Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at A&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Gibson. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry-up. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Can he make it to the marker? The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. Longhorns offense is on the move now.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype in this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Here's the 2nd down play.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's on the run. Launches deep.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Knight. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion. Keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Runs through the defender. They stop him, but it's a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, as the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Defense trying to hang on the 11th play on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Running back has it on a screen now. Spinning out of the tackle. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? On the run, it's Gibson fighting them off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the handoff again. Fights off a defender.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through a one-arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Gibson. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. And that one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Dropping back, it's Owens. He's going to take another shot right here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Running with purpose.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Caught near the goal line. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
Taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Gonna run it. It's Gibson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 40 now. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, great call, Chris. You're still in your own territory, but going for it in this situation isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Knight. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down here for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play action here on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Texas. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Knight. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's looking to score. The ball is picked off. Breaks loose at the 45.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They're going to run it here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. To the air, it's Knight. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Trying for a fourth down completion. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a first and goal for the offense. The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself.
Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second and 10 here. They're going to run it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Knight. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to launch it deep again. Downfield and incomplete.
Stop. Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. Possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.